it's Jade. So today I'm doing a makeup tutorial and it's what is on my face. I am so proud of this makeup look. Basically it's like a holiday look. It's kind of gold, shimmery with a little pop of pink right here. So I really love how this turned out. I think it's great for the holidays, for like a party or something. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, make sure to just keep on watching and I'll see you in my next clip. So I already primed my face with the Benefit Porefessional. So now I'm just going to get started on my face makeup. So I'm using the Too Faced airbrushed makeup. This is just, it's interesting because it comes like in a little pot. So I'm just going to be using a flat top brush and just applying this all to my face. So now that that is on, I'm going to be concealing. So I'm going to be using two different products to conceal. So this is the Super Stay 24 Concealer by Maybelline. And it's in a very light shade. This is the lightest shade you can get. And so obviously, I actually bought this for Halloween. So obviously I'm not going to use that only by itself. So I'm going to be using a BB cream that's in my shade and mixing it with that. So it's just a little bit lighter and I'm going to use that to conceal and highlight. So I'm just going to be applying this right under my eyes like that in like a little triangle shape and blending that in. The one thing I don't like about this concealer is that it's very difficult to blend in if you don't blend it right away. I'm also just kind of like putting this on my lid to act as a primer for the eye makeup later. I'm also just going to be taking a little bit of this and putting it on the high points of my face. So right on my forehead, down my nose, and Cupid's bow, and my chin. So now I'm just going to get started on the eye makeup. This is the Morphe 35T palette and we're going to be using this to create our gold look because there are a ton of really pretty gold colors in here. I'm just going to be taking this brush and I'm going to be using it to apply this color right here to my lids. And this is just a really gorgeous gold color. That's the only thing I don't like about these Morphe palettes is they don't have names, which is a bit frustrating, but oh well. So I'm just going to be applying this all to my lid to really make it really pop. I'm not adding like a lighter base underneath because I want the true color of this to really show up on my lid and not be lighter. So now that that gold color is on my lid, I'm just going to be going in with a lighter gold. So it's the one right next to it, right there. And I'm just going to be placing this in the middle of my lid. Now I'm just going to be going in with this lighter, warm brown shade right here. And I'm going to be applying this to my crease just to kind of warm it up a little bit. So now I'm just going to be going into the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I'm going to be using this brow bone shade right here. It's a very light shade. And I'm just going to be using this also in the middle of my lid, just a tad bit. And then I'm also going to be using this to highlight. Now I'm just going to be blending it with a fluffy brush to make sure that it all looks good and there's no harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm just going to be going back into that brow bone shade and using it to like highlight my brow bone. So I'm using it right here and it's just highlighting for me and really brightening that area. It's going to lift up your brows once I do my brows, because obviously right now they're not done. They're not looking good. Not yet. And also just applying this into my inner corners, which I should have done with a pencil brush, but I didn't because I'm dumb. So now I'm just going to be going back into the Morphe palette and going back with this brown shade and just going to be putting this right underneath my lower lash line, just to pull it all together. So now I'm just going to be curling my lashes. This is Benefit Roller Lash that I'm going to be applying to my lashes. So now I'm just going to be applying Benefit Roller Lash to my eyelashes to make me look like I have eyes and I'm awake. I'm just going to be applying this gel liner. This is just a brown gel liner. I'm just going to be putting this on my waterline. Now I'm just going to be doing my eyebrows. So instead of using a pencil like I normally do, I'm just going to be going in to the Maybelline the Nudes palette. I'm going to be using an eyeliner brush and going into this brown shade right here. I'm going to be using this to fill in my brows. And I just recently got into doing this because I know eyeshadow is not supposed to be used on your eyebrows, but we're doing it. So there is a little piece of fuzz on my hair. Okay. So I'm first just brushing out my eyebrows with this little spoolie here. And I'm going to be applying the eyeshadow to my brows. You can use brow powder too. I just prefer using eyeshadow on my eyebrows because I feel like it works a lot better than a brow powder. Just in my opinion, you can use a brow powder if that's what you want to use or if that's what you're used to using. Now I'm just going to be going into like this taupey color right here, and I'm going to be using this on the front of my brows because it's quite a bit lighter, just so that I get kind of like the gradient effect a little bit more and it doesn't look so intense. Now I'm just going to be carving out my brows with concealer, and this will just make sure it has a much sharper line. I'm just going to be setting this with a clear mascara. So now that all that is done, I'm going to be finishing off my face makeup because right now I'm looking a bit boring. So I'm just going to be going in with bronzer. This is Park Avenue Princess. I'm going to be using this to contour. It's not going to be a super sharp line. It's going to just be very light and natural. And I'm also just going to be bringing this up on my temples and down my jawline. And I'm also just going to be doing my nose as well with that same bronzer, just to lightly contour, but not a ton. And just blending that out with my finger. Now I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown blush. This is in Sand Pink. And I'm going to be very, very, very lightly using this. Barely at all, because I don't want... It's very pink. Like, if you can see that, that is extremely pink. And I do not want that all over my face, making me look like a clown. So we're just going to be very, very lightly just bringing that on our cheeks, just to kind of add color. Look at that. I'm just so colorful. And finally, finishing this off with a highlighter. This is Benefit. What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't know. It's a cream highlight. Just applying this to my brow bone, and then I'm going to be blending this so I don't look crazy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, yes. Well, I'm just going to be setting this with powder so that it doesn't all fall off my face, because that wouldn't be very good. That would have been a huge waste of time. So I'm using Rimmel Stay Matte, which is my all-time favorite powder. Just setting my T-zone, and I'm finishing everything off with my lips. This is MAC in Edge to Edge, and this is going to be really pink. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be posting tons more makeup tutorials coming up soon, especially for the holidays and stuff, because I really love doing these. These are really, really fun to film. So if you guys want to see more of these, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and also follow all my social media. They will be linked in the down bar. Also, I will be posting like another video Wednesday or Thursday most likely, because I didn't post a video last week and I'm really, really sorry about it. So I thought I would film 2 videos this week. So definitely make sure to subscribe so you guys can see that video. It is a pretty requested video from a few people, so you should go subscribe to me so you can see that. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.